The life of prayer is a deep journey that connects us with the divine, an opportunity to express our longings, fears, and gratitude. When we talk about positive intention, the first thing to consider is the transformative power of the words we use. Each word we speak carries an energy and a vibration that resonates in the universe. Thus, the intention behind our prayers becomes fundamental in shaping our reality. When we wrap our prayers in a positive intention, we are, in fact, creating a sacred space around us. This space is an invitation to transformation, where negative energies are dissipated and the light of love and hope can enter. It is as if we are lighting a candle in the midst of darkness, allowing the light to expand and illuminate everything around us. Intention is the heart of prayer. It is what gives life to the words we utter. Imagine yourself in a moment of stillness, breathing deeply and preparing to pray. Before you begin, ask yourself, what is the intention I am placing behind these words? If your intention is love, healing, or gratitude, you will be aligning your energy with those vibrations. When we pray with an open heart, full of love, we create a deeper connection with the sacred. This connection is not just a formality. It is a living and dynamic interaction with the divine force that permeates everything. One of the most effective ways to cultivate this positive intention is through daily practice. Set aside time every day to pray, even if it's just for a few minutes. By doing this, you start to establish a habit that becomes an integral part of your life. Over time, you will notice that your prayers begin to flow naturally, infused with love and hope. Regular practice creates a space of positive expectation where you become more aware of what you wish to manifest in your life. Furthermore, the way we formulate our prayers is crucial. Instead of asking for something with a tone of desperation or lack, try to rephrase your words affirmatively. For example, instead of saying, "I need peace," you can say, "I am grateful for the peace that already exists in my life." This shift in perspective not only reflects a more positive intention, but also aligns your mind and heart with the abundance that is already available to you. Another important aspect is the practice of meditation. Often, we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life and forget to pause and listen. Meditation is a powerful way to connect with your true essence and, consequently, to reinforce your intention while praying. By meditating, you can connect with your emotions and discover what you truly wish to manifest. This not only deepens your prayer practice but also allows you to tune into the deepest desires of your soul. Positive intention also extends to the interactions we have with others. When you communicate with someone, whether in a casual conversation or in a deeper context, ask yourself, what is my intention here? If your intention is love, compassion, and understanding, your words and actions will align with that, creating a more harmonious and enriching environment. Your life of prayer thus becomes an extension of your everyday life, reflecting the same energy you wish to manifest. Another point to consider is the impact that positive intention has on our mental and emotional health. When we pray with a clear and positive intention, we are, in a way, reprogramming our brain. Gratitude, for example, is a practice that can change our perspective on life. When we focus on the things we are grateful for, our mind naturally turns to the positive, and this can have a cascading effect on our emotional life, helping to alleviate anxiety and increase happiness. It is important to remember that positive intention does not mean ignoring or repressing negative emotions. On the contrary, acknowledging and accepting those feelings is an essential part of the process. Intention is, in fact, a way to channel those emotions into something higher. When we face challenges or moments of pain, we can use our prayer practice to transform those experiences into opportunities for growth and learning. By praying, we can ask for the guidance needed to overcome difficulties, maintaining the intention that everything is unfolding for our greater good. Over time, you will notice that your life of prayer becomes a source of strength and inspiration. The words you use, the way you connect, and the intentions you place in your prayers begin to create a vibrational pattern that resonates in all areas of your life. You may start to notice subtle yet significant changes in your reality. The circumstances may not change instantly, but your perception of them does. And that is what truly matters. As you delve deeper into this practice, you will begin to understand the interconnectedness of all things. Every prayer you make is not just a request, it is a contribution to the web of life. You become part of something greater, a current of love and light that extends throughout the universe. This awareness brings a profound sense of purpose and belonging, and you may find that your life of prayer becomes not only a personal practice but also a form of service to others. Now that you have begun to explore the power of positive intention in your prayer life, it is time to open yourself to new dimensions of this practice. Are you ready to elevate your spiritual connection through creative visualization? Imagine your goals and desires as already accomplished, allowing your mind and heart to align with the abundance that the universe has to offer. The next step in your prayer journey promises to be deeply transformative and full of possibilities. When we talk about the practice of prayer, we often forget the importance of visualizing what we desire in deep alignment with our inner truth. Creative visualization is one of the most powerful secrets to a transformative prayer life. When we connect with the divine, we not only express our intentions through words but also create vivid and emotional images that help us manifest what we most desire. Imagine yourself in a safe space where the light of unconditional love shines around you. Breathe deeply, allowing each inhalation to bring with it the energy of creation. As you exhale, release any doubts or fears that may have arisen in your mind. Now, visualize your deepest desire. It may be health, happiness, a loving relationship, or even the realization of a professional dream. See it not just as a possibility but as a reality already lived. Feel the emotions that this realization brings: joy, gratitude, inner peace. This is the power of creative visualization. The practice of visualizing your desires during prayer is not just a mental exercise. It is a way to align your entire being with the energy of what you want. When you see, feel, and believe that you already possess what you seek, you open the doors for it to manifest in your life. The mind is a powerful tool, and when we use it with clear intention, we can shape our reality in surprising ways. Moreover, creative visualization engages our subconscious, which does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. When you see yourself living your desire, you are sending powerful signals to the universe, creating a frequency that attracts what you want. This practice helps us overcome self-imposed limitations and expand our perception of what is possible. By visualizing your dreams, you also connect with your essence, recognizing that you are worthy of receiving all the blessings that the universe has to offer. Visualization can be performed in various ways. You can sit in silence, close your eyes, and create a scene in your mind. You can keep a visualization journal, detailing what you desire as if it is already happening. Another technique is to create a vision board, where you gather images and words that represent your intentions. These tools help maintain your focus and reinforce your belief in your ability to manifest. A fundamental aspect of creative visualization is regular practice. Just like any skill, the more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Set aside a moment every day to connect with your visualizations. This will not only strengthen your prayer practice but also create a space in your life where you can cultivate hope and faith. As you delve deeper into the practice of visualization, you will begin to notice subtle changes in your life. You may realize that your intentions are manifesting in unexpected ways. This is because, by aligning with the frequency of what you desire, you start attracting opportunities and people that resonate with that vibration. Remember that the universe is always listening, always ready to respond to your calls. Creative visualization is also a way to connect with your intuition. Often, we are guided by feelings and impressions that can lead us in unexpected directions. By visualizing, you not only create an image of what you want but also open space for new ideas and inspirations to emerge. Allow yourself to be guided by these intuitions, trusting the process and the wisdom that resides within you. Another practice that complements visualization is meditation. When we meditate, we calm the mind and become more receptive to messages from our higher self. This creates a conducive environment for visualizations to become even more powerful. By meditating before visualizing, you can deepen your spiritual connection and allow energy to flow freely. During your prayers, use positive affirmations that reinforce your visualizations. For example, if you are visualizing health and well-being, repeat to yourself, "I am healthy, strong, and full of life." These affirmations help consolidate your intentions and program your mind for success. The power of the word, combined with visualization, creates a virtuous cycle of belief and manifestation. Creative visualization also teaches us about the importance of maintaining an attitude of gratitude. When we visualize what we desire, it is essential to recognize and give thanks for the blessings that are already present in our lives. This practice not only elevates our vibration but also reminds us of what we have already achieved, reinforcing the belief that more abundance is possible. Gratitude is the key that opens the doors of the heart, allowing love and light to flow into our lives. As you commit to the practice of creative visualization, start noticing the synchronicities that arise in your life. These coincidences, often seen as mere happenstance, are, in fact, manifestations of your alignment with what you desire. When you connect with your inner self and visualize your intentions, the universe begins to conspire in your favor. Pay attention to the signs and opportunities that appear, and do not hesitate to act when you feel it is the right moment. Finally, remember that creative visualization is an invitation to dream big. Often, we limit our desires out of fear or insecurity, but the practice of visualization encourages us to expand our visions. Ask yourself, what do I truly want for my life? Free yourself from limitations and allow yourself to dream unrestricted. The universe is abundant and ready to offer you everything you desire. By visualizing your highest aspirations, you not only transform your own life but also contribute to the elevation of collective consciousness. With this practice of creative visualization, you prepare for the next essential step in your spiritual journey: gratitude as prayer. Gratitude is not only a response to the blessings received, but a practice that transforms our perception of life. As we explore gratitude, we will discover how it can amplify our prayers and open even more doors to the abundance that awaits us. Get ready to dive into this transformative experience. Gratitude is a transformative force that can elevate our spiritual life and connect us deeply with the divine. When we talk about prayer, we often think of petitions and supplications. However, one of the most powerful aspects we can cultivate in our prayer practice is gratitude. Gratitude is not just a response to what we receive. It is a state of being that allows us to open our hearts and minds to the abundances that life and the universe have to offer. When we wake up in the morning, we can realize that we have a new day at our disposal. Instead of starting with worries and anxieties, we can choose to begin with a moment of gratitude. Thankful for the simple fact that we are alive, for the sunlight coming through the window, or for the comfort of a home. This act of recognition not only elevates our spirit but also transforms the energy around us. When we express gratitude, we create a positive vibration that resonates in our being and attracts more things to be grateful for. Gratitude as prayer is an invitation to presence. When we focus on what we already have and the blessings that surround us, we shift our perspective. Instead of feeling scarce, we begin to perceive abundance. This shift in focus is essential for a powerful prayer life. By recognizing the blessings that are already in our lives, we open space for new blessings to enter. It is as if we are telling the universe, "I am ready to receive more." The practice of gratitude can be as simple as writing down 3 things we are grateful for each day. It can be a moment of reflection before sleeping or upon waking, where we allow ourselves to feel and express our gratitude. By doing this, we are not only connecting with the divine but also allowing ourselves to experience the joy that comes from recognizing the good in our lives. Gratitude has the power to heal. It can free us from feelings of anger, sadness, and discontent. When we focus on what is good, beautiful, and positive, we find a path to inner peace. It is important to remember that gratitude is not just an emotion, it is a practice. Sometimes, it can be challenging to feel grateful in difficult moments. However, even in the most challenging situations, there is always something for which we can be grateful. It may be the strength we find within ourselves, the help of a friend, or even a lesson learned. By focusing on these aspects, we begin to see life in a broader and more meaningful way. A powerful practice of gratitude is the prayer of thanks. Instead of making a list of what we desire, we can take time to thank for everything we have already received. We can sit in a quiet place, close our eyes, and breathe deeply. With each breath, we can connect with a feeling of gratitude, allowing this energy to envelop us. We can thank for our health, the relationships we have, the experiences that have shaped us, and the love we receive. Another way to incorporate gratitude into our prayers is through visualization. We can imagine each blessing in our lives as a bright light shining within us. This light fills and surrounds us, creating a sacred space where we can connect with the divine. By visualizing our blessings, we not only recognize them but also feel them in our being. This practice helps us deepen our spiritual connection and strengthen our faith. Gratitude can also be a form of release. Often, we cling to hurts and resentments that prevent us from moving forward. When we choose to be grateful, not only for what is good but also for the lessons we learn from adversity, we begin to let go of these emotional chains. Forgiveness of ourselves and others is a fundamental part of this process. By releasing emotional burdens, we create space for love and peace to enter our lives. An important aspect of gratitude is that it should not be seen as an obligation but as a gift we give to ourselves. Gratitude is a conscious choice, an act of love that allows us to appreciate life in a deeper way. When we allow ourselves to feel this gratitude, we create a cycle of positivity that reflects in our prayers and daily actions. Moreover, when we express our gratitude, we not only experience an internal transformation but also influence those around us. Our words and actions can inspire others to recognize their own blessings. Gratitude is contagious. When we share our appreciation for what we have, we encourage others to do the same, creating a network of love and positivity. Now, as we delve deeper into the practice of gratitude, it is essential to remember that prayer also involves listening. In the next step of our spiritual journey, we will explore the importance of silence and listening in prayer. Silence is not just the absence of sound, but a sacred space where we can hear the voice of the heart and the wisdom of the universe. When we allow ourselves to be silent, we open the doors to intuition and divine guidance. This practice invites us to connect with what is deepest within us, creating a powerful dialogue between us and the divine. Thus, as we continue this journey together, remember that gratitude is the key that opens the doors to a powerful and transformative life of prayer. By giving thanks, you not only transform your reality but also prepare yourself to hear the divine guidance that is always present, waiting to be recognized in silence. On the path of spirituality, we often forget that prayer is not just an act of speaking but a profound dialogue with the divine. And, amidst this dialogue, silence becomes a powerful ally. Silence and listening are, in fact, the prayer of the heart, a sacred space where we can connect with our essence and with the greater force that guides us. By cultivating these moments of quietude, we allow our spirituality to deepen and the wisdom of the universe to reveal itself to us. When we talk about prayer, we often focus on the words we use, the intentions we put into our petitions. However, the true power of prayer also lies in the ability to listen and absorb the messages that are conveyed to us. Silence is a portal that leads us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our purpose. It is in this space that we can feel the presence of the divine, where answers begin to manifest in our lives. For many, the idea of being silent may seem challenging. The mind often becomes restless, full of thoughts and worries. However, it is crucial to remember that silence is not the absence of sound, but an opportunity to calm the mind and open the heart. By allowing ourselves a moment of tranquility, we begin to hear our true inner voice, the one that guides us with love and wisdom. This attentive listening is a powerful form of prayer, as it connects us with the divine essence that resides within us. The practice of silence can be as simple as setting aside a few minutes of your day to breathe deeply and focus on your breath. Allow thoughts to come and go without clinging to them. By allowing yourself this experience, you begin to realize that silence is a fertile space for reflection and transformation. It is here that the answers you seek may arise, not as explicit words but as feelings and intuitions that illuminate your path. In addition to being a personal practice, silence can also be incorporated into moments of group prayer. Join with others who share your faith and create a space for collective meditation. The collective energy generated in this shared silence is incredibly powerful and opens doors for deep connection with the divine. It is a moment when souls meet, uniting in a greater purpose. This practice not only strengthens the bonds among community members, but also amplifies the strength of our intentions. Over time, you will notice that this practice of silence and listening transforms not only your prayer life but also your perception of the world around you. You become more attuned to the subtleties of life, more receptive to the messages that the universe is always willing to share. At every moment of silence, you draw closer to your true self and connect with the infinite wisdom that surrounds us. It is important to remember that listening goes beyond silence. It is also about being open and willing to receive. This means paying attention not only to the answers you seek, but also to those subtle signs that life offers you. Sometimes, divine guidance may manifest in a stranger's smile, in a casual conversation, or even in a challenge you face. Each experience is an opportunity for learning, and each of these moments can become a prayer in action. Thus, by cultivating the practice of silence and listening, you begin to release the chains that bind you to old and limiting patterns. The prayer of the heart is not just a request, it is a surrender to the flow of life, an acceptance of what is and what can be. You become a channel for divine energy, allowing love, peace, and wisdom to flow through you. This surrender is liberating and transforms your prayer life into a vibrant and dynamic experience. In this space of listening, you may encounter the need to forgive, both yourself and others. It is here that the sub-theme of the practice of forgiveness intertwines deeply with silence and listening. Forgiveness is a transformative practice that frees us from the chains of the past, allowing the light of love to fill the spaces once occupied by hurt and resentment. Without this release, true peace cannot be achieved. Allow the practice of silence to open your heart to forgiveness. When you listen to the voice of your soul, you may realize that forgiveness is not just an act of generosity toward others, but a gift you give to yourself. By releasing your hurts, you allow inner peace to blossom and the energy of love to manifest in your life. Silence becomes a safe space where you can confront your emotions and release what no longer serves you. On this path of self-discovery, each step you take toward forgiveness is an affirmation that you are ready to let go of the past and embrace the present. The practice of forgiveness, together with silence and listening, creates a powerful synergy that transforms your prayer life into a true spring of love and light. When you forgive, you open your heart to receive even more blessings. As you progress on this journey, remember that prayer is an ongoing practice. Silence and listening are just a part of this path. The strength of prayer expands when we come together in community, creating spiritual bonds that support us. The next step is to explore how the practice of prayer in community can further strengthen your spiritual life, bringing a new dimension of love and support that enriches your experiences and renews your intentions. The journey of prayer is an invitation to dive into a fuller, more meaningful life, where each moment of silence and each act of forgiveness becomes a step toward the fullness of divine love. As you surrender to this practice, discover the beauty that arises when we open our hearts and connect with others in a prayer community. It is a path that transforms us, unites us, and leads us to a truly powerful prayer life filled with love. The practice of forgiveness is one of the most powerful keys to opening the doors to a truly transforming prayer life. Often, we cling to hurts and resentments that prevent us from living fully. Forgiveness, however, is not just an act of liberation for those who have hurt us. It is fundamentally a gift we offer ourselves. By forgiving, we release the chains that keep us bound to the past and allow love and peace to flow freely in our lives. When we engage in prayer practices, it is essential that we become aware of any feelings of anger or resentment that may be present in our hearts. These emotions, if left unaddressed, can create a blockage in our connection with the divine. Prayer becomes a powerful tool when we use this moment to let go. Instead of simply asking for blessings or help, we can use our prayers to release everything that prevents us from experiencing the fullness of love. One of the most important steps in the practice of forgiveness is recognizing that we are all human and therefore susceptible to flaws. Each of us carries the scars of past experiences, and often we are the ones who need forgiveness. When we look at ourselves with compassion and love, we begin to understand that forgiveness is a practice that starts within us. By forgiving ourselves, we open space to forgive others. We can incorporate forgiveness into our prayer practice in various ways. One powerful approach is to visualize the person who hurt us or a situation that caused us pain. We can imagine them enveloped in a soft, healing light while we ourselves release the negative emotions associated with that experience. By doing this, we affirm our intention for liberation and embrace the love that surrounds us. Another practice is to write a letter of forgiveness. Even if we do not intend to send it, the act of putting our feelings into words can be extremely liberating. We can express our pain, our frustration, and ultimately our decision to forgive. By reading this letter aloud during prayer, we connect our intention with the energy of the universe, allowing healing to occur. It is important to remember that forgiveness does not mean we are absolving the other person of responsibility for their actions. Instead, it is an act of love that will free us. When we forgive, we allow ourselves to live in a space of peace and love, where we are no longer defined by past experiences but by our capacity to love and be loved. The practice of forgiveness also invites us to look to the future with hope. By freeing ourselves from the weight of the past, we open space for new experiences and relationships. Life becomes lighter and full of opportunities as we are willing to let go of what no longer serves us. We can pray for new experiences, new connections, and new blessings, knowing that by forgiving, we are clearing the space for the new to enter our lives. As we begin to live forgiveness, we notice that our prayer life intensifies. The words that once felt heavy and burdened now flow with ease and love. We feel a deeper connection with the divine, as we align ourselves with the energy of forgiveness and compassion. This not only transforms our practice but also our lives, as by becoming channels of love, we become reflections of the love we receive. As we release the past and allow ourselves to live in the present, we become more receptive to the abundance of the universe. Our requests and intentions become clearer and more powerful as we align with the frequency of love. This leads us to the next step in our spiritual journey: the importance of the prayer community. Community prayer is a natural extension of the practice of forgiveness. When we gather with others in a sacred space of prayer, we create an energy field that amplifies our intentions. The strength of group prayer is powerful, as each individual brings their light and intention, elevating the collective vibration. By sharing our experiences, challenges, and triumphs, we strengthen our spiritual bonds and support one another in the practice of forgiveness and gratitude. Participating in a prayer community reminds us that we are not alone on our journey. Together, we can create a space where everyone feels safe to share their struggles and joys. This allows us to see that, regardless of our differences, we all seek love, peace, and connection. In a mutually supportive environment, forgiveness becomes easier, as we inspire each other to release what weighs us down. When we pray in community, we can also celebrate each other's victories. When someone overcomes a challenge or finds peace after a difficult situation, it inspires and motivates us to continue our own journey. This exchange of energy and love creates a cycle of positivity that extends beyond the group, touching the lives of others around us. The practice of forgiveness, when combined with community prayer, allows us to grow collectively. Together, we can elevate our intentions and manifest significant changes in our lives and in society. By coming together in prayer, members of a community can become agents of transformation, radiating love and light into the world. In conclusion, The practice of forgiveness is an essential key to a powerful life of prayer. By releasing our grievances and making space for love, we transform not only our own lives but also the lives of those around us. Along with community prayer, we can create an environment of support and love that enables us to grow and evolve spiritually. May we, then, embrace forgiveness as a sacred act, a gift we give to ourselves and to others. And as we join together in prayer, may we continue to strengthen our spiritual bonds, transforming not only our lives but the world around us. The prayer journey is filled with opportunities to love, forgive, and grow, and together, we can achieve a life of abundance and peace. Spiritual life is a profound journey, full of discoveries and transformations. When we speak of prayer, we often think of a solemn and individual act. However, one of the most powerful dimensions of prayer is the ability to connect with others, forming a prayer community that amplifies our intentions and elevates our souls. Group prayer is an ancient practice, rich in meaning and capable of creating a sacred space where love and light manifest in surprising ways. When we unite in prayer, we are not only sharing our personal intentions, but also creating a vibrational field that resonates with the energy of unconditional love. Each person brings their own light, experiences, and emotions, and when intertwined, these energies form a powerful network of support and spirituality. The idea that, where two or more are gathered in my name, there I am, is a clear reminder that the divine presence intensifies amidst communion. Participating in a prayer community offers the opportunity to feel part of something larger. In a world that often seems divided and isolating, coming together in prayer brings a sense of belonging and welcome. By sharing our challenges, fears, and joys, we create a space where we can be authentic and vulnerable. Vulnerability, in turn, is a catalyst for spiritual growth. It allows us to connect deeply with others and with the divine, recognizing that we are all human beings seeking love and understanding. Moreover, group prayer encourages us to expand our vision and adopt a broader perspective. When we pray together, we are inspired by each other's intentions and stories. This exchange of experiences enriches our own prayer practice, as it reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. When we hear the stories of overcoming, gratitude, and faith from others, we are motivated to reflect on our own lives and recognize the blessings that often go unnoticed. The strength of community prayer also reveals itself in its ability to generate tangible results. Science has shown that prayer has the power to positively influence health and well-being, both mental and physical. Studies show that people who pray in groups have lower levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. When we raise our intentions collectively, we create an energy that can impact not only our lives but also the lives of others around us, promoting healing and transformation. By coming together in prayer, we also expand our capacity to forgive and release resentments. The practice of forgiveness, as discussed earlier, is essential for a healthy spiritual life. When we are in community, we have the opportunity to witness and support one another in this process. The empathy and compassion that arise during these gatherings help us see the humanity in others and recognize that we all carry our own struggles. This deep understanding facilitates forgiveness, allowing the chains that bind us to the past to be broken. Group prayer also provides us space for gratitude. During these gatherings, we can collectively express our blessings, creating a vibrant atmosphere of thankfulness. The practice of gratitude has the power to transform our perspective, helping us focus on what we have rather than what we lack. When we share our blessings with others, we strengthen the bond of love and mutual support, which in turn motivates us to seek even more reasons to be thankful. In a prayer community, creative visualization also becomes a powerful practice. When we have a goal or desire, we can share those intentions with the group, allowing everyone to visualize and energize those dreams together. The power of collective visualization enhances the chances of manifestation, as the power of positive thinking multiplies in a space filled with love and hope. The energies intertwine and intensify, creating an energetic field that is much stronger than if we were alone. Moreover, silence and listening are fundamental elements in a community prayer practice. Reserving moments of contemplation and meditation together allows everyone to connect with their divine essence and listen to their inner voice. Shared silence is a powerful form of communion. It teaches us to respect each other's space while also finding peace within ourselves. In moments of silence, we can receive inspirations that may not arise amidst the noise of daily life. Lastly, it is important to remember that group prayer does not need to be a formal event. It can happen anywhere and at any time. A circle of friends gathering to share their experiences and prayers, a family coming together before meals to express gratitude, or a support group meeting to elevate their intentions are all ways to create a prayer community. The key is intention. When we come together with the purpose of uplifting our souls and supporting one another, we create a sacred space where the divine can flow. Therefore, when considering the practice of communal prayer, remember that spiritual connection is a journey that strengthens with collective love. By joining forces with others, the barriers of ego dissolve, and the true essence of humanity emerges. Community prayer is not just about what we ask for, but about how we support each other, how we learn from one another, and how we grow together. It is a celebration of life and spirituality in its purest and most transformative form. May we always find and cultivate prayer communities that inspire us, help us remember the beauty of life, and the strength of the love that unites us. May we be a light to one another, elevating our intentions and creating a more loving and compassionate world. In doing so, we not only transform our own lives but also contribute to a collective awakening that can change the world.